That's pretty messed up that even a thrift store just hit me over the damn head. All right, I'm chill.
Come with me to Goodwill and we will see how crazy the prices are. In the land of all things Disney, they want $29.99 for this music box globe. A slightly used Walmart candle for $4.99. A little tiny stainless steel dog bowl for $4.99.
Damn.
I'm guessing this is someone's grandma's urn for $25.99. A flat screen television is $49.99. Pretty sure you could get it new at Walmart. A random collection of Pokemon cards is $49.99. A slightly used Schwinn bike is $74.99. Who says you can't put a price on your health? This exercise bike is $34.99. A slightly dirty Mickey Mouse toy is $9.99. Wow, Barbie had a rough night and she's $7.99. Roll the dice where they've been pillows for $4.99 each. There's usually a reason a vacuum steam mop is here, but this one's $50.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, back when I was like in high school, I would kind of do like the thrift shopping shit for clothes and shit. Really wasn't my idea, but you know, there's some pretty good finds. You could put together some pretty kind of like thrifty fits or whatnot. But look, that was 10 years ago. Last time I even was had a foot in a high school. It was like 10 years ago, and yeah, I graduated in 2015. Damn, I'm old. But anyways, I don't remember what the prices were back then. So I don't really have a reference point. Is this really normal though? I don't think it's normal. I'm pretty sure most people go to Goodwill. You know, it's kind of like Goodwill is kind of synonymous with like the Dollar Tree. But everything's definitely over $1.
Not cleaned out air fryer is $34.99.
This is from Walmart, right? It was originally $19. It went on sale $3, but Goodwill is selling it for $6. This is the stuff I'm talking about. This is why am I here right now? This is why I don't like Goodwill.
How is a KFC bucket ending up on a Goodwill shelf? I found an empty wine bottle at Goodwill for $7. And the comment section of the video is so interesting because there are so many people from all over the country saying that they've seen yogurt containers, pickle jars, KFC buckets. Like, the list truly goes on and on of just the empty items that they have seen at the Goodwill store that Goodwill is selling for $2, $3, $4, blah, blah, blah. The thing that gets me, who is donating these items?
How many of you guys grew up with Goodwill?
Good question.
I know I did. And I grew up with Goodwill prices. We came to Goodwill because we didn't have a lot of money to go and spend on brand new clothes. You know, so we come to the secondhand store to find just good quality of clothes, you know, maybe lightly used. That way we can still look good too. So it doesn't make any sense why we even have a secondhand store if you're just going to put full prices on things. I mean, look at this skirt. Almost $14.
So not only... Let me get this straight. Not only are you buying secondhand fucking hand-me-downs, but you're paying damn near almost full price for them secondhand hand-me-downs. Damn. Like I said at the beginning, get hit over the head. Fuck. I'm cool, man. I've been watching too much Tuco from Breaking Bad.
For this ugly skirt? You serious? Look at these prices. Look at that. Look. $17. It's a hoodie jacket that was free, and you're reselling it back to me for almost $20. We are all struggling. We're all struggling.
Okay, there we go. I mean, that's kind of the whole point, right? Isn't like Goodwill really just like a reseller's platform, or no? I mean, yeah, technically on a bulk side, but even people who shop at Goodwill can shop and get at least 90 more. It seems like you can do that shit, but you know, I'm pretty sure you used to be able to go to Goodwill and pick up some things for the low, and then blow a little dust off it and sell it for 2 times the price to some gullible idiot. But now Goodwill's like, you're the gullible idiots because our suppliers or whoever's donating this shit to us, like, they're just donating it, and we're marking this bitch up infinitum because it didn't have a price originally. Damn, man. That is getting over the fucking head.
And Goodwill is supposed to be a place so we can come and get secondhand things so we don't have to spend as much money because we can't afford it. And they're making so much money off of our back, off of clothes that have been donated. Hey, they are, I don't even know what the percent margin is and how much money they're making off of free clothes that they're reselling back to the public.
It's infinite margins because there's not a price.
It should be illegal how much they are freaking charging people. Don't shop at Goodwill.
Well, I mean, people are just at least you're providing awareness, and I guess I'm helping in this as well. But like, I mean, a lot of people are still just like too stupid to kind of realize that. You gotta understand, like, the average American population isn't the sharpest tools in the shed, so that's the way they want it to be. That's the way I want it to be. As long as there's a lot of dumb people, I can sell them shit.
They're stealing your money.
I cannot believe what I saw today at Goodwill. This lady works for Goodwill, I'm assuming, and was pulling all of the white and tan tags off the shelves the whole time that I was there, and then putting them in the back. There was another lady that was also doing the same thing. I didn't think that it was actually true, but they are pulling all of the sale tags and putting them in the back of the store. Crazy. Mind-blowing.
Capitalism.
So I came to Goodwill and I found some shoes from.
Damn, nigga, like, you see how big that building is, bro? You know they gotta have some revenue. They got overhead, man. Damn it, man.
Son, they were priced at $3 something, and the manager. Well, I asked for the manager because the kid tried to change it to a different pricing. And yes, it was a $5 difference, but that's freaking ridiculous that it has a price tag on it and they change it. I think what irritated me the most was the fact that, previously I had asked a pricing for a toddler table. It was just a table, no chairs, no nothing. And the lady I asked, she was very nice, but she was like, I need to go get someone to come and price it. And some kid comes over here and he looks at it, and it was a very beat up table too. And he was like, $20. And I was like, okay, like, thanks. I feel like I could get the whole set for like $35 on Amazon. So yeah. And then the fact that I went to the register and like I had just grabbed those because they were his size, and I had seen the price and I was like, oh cool, like whatever. And I get to the register and he's like, these, like, he looks at it, he's like, this isn't the right tag. And I was like, what do you mean, like that? And he's like, yeah, like that's not the right price. And then he goes on and like changes the price. And I was like, can you get a manager? And the manager was like, no, like that, if we have to change the prices because bands are normally more expensive. It's like, if you have a tag on it, then you have to honor that price. So I just find it very stupid. And it's like, it's ridiculous how they decide to price their things when in reality they get everything for free and they don't even, you already know about Goodwill. So this will definitely be the last time I support Goodwill. And I'm just going to stick to local thrift shops like I normally do. But, you know, I was walking through here and I was like, fine, let's go take a look. But never again. And I already know the comments that I'm going to get. But the only reason I was upset that he priced it at $20, totally forgot to say this, but there was another table, but it was pink. And it was in better condition, and it said $5.49. It was like a weird cent price, but it was $5. It was like basically $6. And it was, again, it was in better condition, but it was for a girl. That's why I didn't take it. And I wanted to see what the price for the other one was because it was just a plain, like, wood color. But again,
well,
it was
sounds like there's a whole legit organized scam going on with the Goodwill.
Of squishmallows, specifically food squishmallows. However, there are a few of the animal ones that I really enjoy. And I know people have been talking about how in thrifting the prices have been getting absolutely insane because of online resellers and such, but I didn't realize it was this bad. This is a donated walrus squishmallow. It has a Sharpie mark on its face. And it's $24.99, so full price, brand new. For this guy. And this is the one that absolutely kills me because this is actually one of the ones that I've been wanting forever. I saw it in the window and thought, oh gosh, I have a chance to actually afford this. This is one of the giant axolotls that I love axolotls and I can't afford to keep my own, like real one. So let's see. $59.99.
Damn, bro, it's really that hard out here. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think that shit's $60, to be honest. But like, damn, you don't got $60. You said you acting like you wanted that shit your whole life. You don't got $60 to buy that Luna Flora Designs. Like, I'm not judging, bro, but like, I mean, $60 is pretty much equivalent to like 60 cents these days. So, interesting.
For donated fucking squishmallows.
So we're all stealing from Goodwill, yeah? Because they took away our changing rooms, and they've got so many items that their stuff is falling off the rack, but they want to charge $10, $12, $15 for Shein for stuff that they got for free, dropped off at their doorstep. Yeah, I'm stealing.
Honestly, I'm getting so tired of donating to Goodwill. I donated these, and they're selling them for $15. These jeans cost me $15 when I first bought them, and they're used at $15 now. And these my girlfriend donated last week. Look at that, $60? That's ridiculous. Like, if we knew they were gonna put them at these prices,
bro, like $60 at a Goodwill for jeans is actually pretty. Yeah, man. So pretty much, guys, I mean, long story short, I mean, your ass is paying full price. There's no longer a place in America, it seems like, where you can get things for the low, because it's just American greed at its finest, man. You would think Goodwill would be the one place where you can get some jeans for like $15, $20, but $70 at Goodwill, that's like MSRP for like normal jeans if you went to like fucking Macy's or something. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it doesn't seem like that good of a strategy, because correct me if I'm wrong, if Goodwill just has pretty much practically normal prices, then what's the differentiator now between Goodwill and every other place? Like, Goodwill had they had a differentiator where they undercut, and the crazy thing is that most of these clothes are probably being donated to them, and they're still taxing on stuff they're getting for. Like, honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Goodwill is more profitable than fucking a lot of just clothing department stores, all that stuff, based on what I'm seeing here. If it's true that most of their goods that they're getting imported in is coming from people just giving it away.
prices, we would just give them away or something. Like I get it, make your money, Goodwill, but that is way too much.
You know what? Let's see something real quick. Let's see if this will give us some answers. How much money did Goodwill make in 2024? All right. ChatGPT, the trusted source we've all been waiting for. We've all, depend on, rely on. I'm pretty sure it gets around 100 fucking million visits every month, a day. But Goodwill Industries International Corporation, blah, 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 reported a total revenue of $71 million for the fiscal year ending December 31, 2023. So, yeah, I mean, they're making money. I mean, is Goodwill on the fucking stock exchange? Is Goodwill publicly traded? How does Goodwill get most of its clothing? Let me go back to ChatGPT. Fuck. I just want to make sure that, this accurate information. Most of its inventory. Yeah, I mean, primarily through donations and businesses, individual donations, business donations, the state and downsizing donations, community. Bro, so it's actually a fact that Goodwill is out here really getting free clothes and taxing your dumb ass. Focus up. Motherfucker, focus. They're taxing your dumb ass. So, look, hopefully I feel great. I'm doing humanity a service. Don't go to Goodwill anymore. If you're going to pay damn near almost full price, might as well just go to a place where they're actually getting them new and they're not used. At least we all believe that it's new, right? That'd be crazy if like regular clothing stores, like they made it seem like it was new, but they were really just used clothing and they just kind of like refurbished the clothing or whatnot. Wow. That's all I got to say is just wow.